Welcome, friends, viewers, and curious souls to our live stream on this auspicious occasion that brings us together across different lands and cultures. Today, we gather in the spirit of remembrance, celebration, and the profound tapestry of tradition that is Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. I am Marcus, and I'll be your host through this journey of understanding, appreciation, and vibrant homage to a tradition that has transcended time and borders. Before we embark on this exploration, let's take a moment to acknowledge the profound depths and joyful heights of this tradition. Dia de los Muertos is not simply a day, it's a culmination of history, a fusion of ancient rituals and contemporary festivities, a colorful bridge that connects the living with the departed, and, most importantly, a heartfelt tribute to the eternal cycle of life and death. The story of Dia de los Muertos begins long before the Spanish set foot on the shores of what we now know as Mexico. The roots of this tradition can be traced back to the indigenous civilizations of Mesoamerica, including the Aztecs, Maya, and Toltec, who held cyclical views of the universe and revered their ancestors with rituals that honored the lives of those who had passed to the spiritual realm. Death was not an end but a continuation, a transition to another state of being that remained intricately connected to the world of the living. As we navigate through this stream, we will delve into the transformative journey of Dia de los Muertos, from its indigenous beginnings, through the arrival of Spanish conquistadors and the intermingling with Catholic observances like All Saints and All Souls Day, to its recognition by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Our first segment will be a gateway into the past, exploring the history and meaning of this holiday. We will discuss how the pre-Hispanic cultures viewed death and the rituals that influenced modern practices. Prepare to be transported through time, as we uncover the spiritual philosophy that death is not to be mourned but celebrated, as the natural counterpart to life, reflecting a connection that never truly severs. As we transition to the present, our second segment will paint a vivid picture of the traditions and customs still vibrant today. We will illustrate the significance of the ofrenda, or altar, the central element in the celebration of Dia de los Muertos. Each item placed on the altar holds a special meaning, from photographs that smile back in loving memory, to the flickering candles that guide the spirits home, to the fragrant marigolds whose scent and color pave the way for the souls. We will discuss the foods, like pan de muerto, adorned with bones made from dough, and the sugar skulls that bear the name of the departed, all while the delicate papal picado flutters overhead, symbolizing the fragility of life. But how do these ancient customs survive in the modern world? In our third segment, we'll witness the evolution of Dia de los Muertos and its celebration across Mexico's varied landscapes and even beyond its borders. We'll take you through candlelit cemeteries, community parades, and intimate family gatherings, showcasing the myriad ways in which the Day of the Dead is kept alive in the hearts of those who celebrate. Cuisine plays a central role in this tradition, and no celebration would be complete without the tastes and aromas that stir memories and kindle the spirit's presence. Our fourth segment will tantalize your senses with a culinary tour. From the making of tamales wrapped in corn husks to the crafting of calabaza en tacha, a sweet pumpkin dessert, we will delve into the recipes that have been passed down through generations, each dish a story, each flavor a remembrance. Art and music are the soul of any festivity, and Dia de los Muertos vibrates with both. In our fifth segment, we will immerse ourselves in the creative expressions that this holiday inspires. From the whimsical calaveras, ornately decorated skulls, to the elegant Catrinas, the skeletal figures dressed in high fashion, the art of Dia de los Muertos is a feast for the eyes. We will listen to the music that moves the spirit, from the melancholic strains of the mariachi's violin to the uplifting beat of the drum that seems to echo the heartbeat of this enduring tradition. As we unfold the evening, remember this is not just a presentation, it is an interactive celebration. We invite you to be a part of the conversation, to share your questions, and perhaps, your own personal experiences of Dia de los Muertos. Our collective narration will make this event truly alive, just as the memories of our loved ones continue to live within us. Join us on this extraordinary journey through time, culture, and the celebration of life after life. Let us honor the memories of those who have walked before us, let us learn from the wisdom they have left behind, and let us celebrate the vibrancy of this beautiful tradition together. Welcome to Dia de los Muertos, a day where the veil between worlds is thinnest and our hearts are fullest. Building on the energetic welcome of our introduction, let's delve into the tapestry of history and meaning that surrounds Dia de los Muertos. This celebration, which now captivates the imagination of people all around the globe, is far more than just a Mexican version of Halloween. It is a window into the soul of a culture, a philosophical narrative written across centuries, and a spiritual reunion with those who have crossed into the realm of the ancestors. The roots of Dia de los Muertos stretch deep into the rich soil of Mesoamerican civilizations, like the intricate web of a ceiba tree. With the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in the early 16th century, indigenous traditions encountered the Catholic faith, which the Spanish brought with them. The Catholic observances of All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, on November 1st and 2nd, coincided with these indigenous festivals. Over time, a fusion occurred, blending the pre-Columbian reverence for ancestors with the Catholic practices of honoring saints and praying for the deceased. This syncretism gave birth to the contemporary Dia de los Muertos, a unique blend of traditions that reflects the resilient and adaptive nature of the people who celebrate it. This festival is not simply about the act of remembering the dead. It's a celebration that defies the finality of death itself. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit of love that refuses to be quenched by the mere cessation of a heartbeat. The core belief of Dia de los Muertos is that as long as we remember someone, speak their names, tell their stories, and celebrate their lives, they are here with us, vibrant and vital in the only way that ultimately matters, in our hearts and memories. During these days of celebration, it is believed that the veil between the world of the living and the dead is at its thinnest. Spirits can cross over and, for a brief spell, share in the pleasures they knew in life. This belief fosters a communion of the temporal and the eternal. And the colorful festivities that we see today are an outward expression of this inner conviction. The symbolism within Dia de los Muertos is rich and varied. Consider the marigold, the flor de muerto. Its vibrant orange hues are said to represent the sun, guiding the souls on their path back to the living world. The ofrendas, adorned with these flowers, food, possessions, and pictures, are not merely altars, they are bridges constructed of memory and longing, platforms for interaction between two planes of existence. This understanding of death imbues the lives of those who celebrate Dia de los Muertos with a certain depth of perspective. For them, death is a companion on the journey of life, a certain fate that encourages the living to cherish each moment. The festivities are a time to recount amusing anecdotes, heartfelt tales, and life lessons handed down through generations. It is a celebration that exhales the sorrow of loss and inhales the joy of having loved and been loved. As we continue through our exploration, let us carry with us the essence of this tradition's history. Let it remind us that what we love deeply becomes a part of us. And when the night comes alive with the glow of countless candles, when the air is filled with the scent of marigold and copal, and when the vibrant tones of life meet the somber shades of the night sky, we understand that Dia de los Muertos is more than a day, it's a renaissance of souls cherished and never forgotten. This history and meaning are not simply lessons from a bygone era. They are living, breathing elements that influence the colorful practices we will next explore, the traditions and customs that continue to define Dia de los Muertos and connect a community to its ancestral past while continuing to evolve in a modern world. As we unravel the vibrant threads of Dia de los Muertos, we find ourselves wrapped in the rich fabric of its traditions and customs. These practices, steeped in a history that dances through the millennia, are as much a testament to the resilience of culture as they are to the strength of the human spirit. They are the manifestations of love, memory, and reverence, a connective ritual that brings together families, communities, and even nations in a shared celebration of life and its eternal cycle. At the heart of these customs lies the ofrenda, the altar lovingly crafted and laden with offerings. These altars are not somber memorials but vibrant, colorful, and often whimsical testimonies to the lives of the departed. Each ofrenda is as unique as the soul it honors, yet certain elements remain universal. Photographs, now yellowed with age, smile back at the living, evoking the essence of those who have passed. Candles burn steadily, each flame a beacon for the spirits to find their way back to the world of the living. The Sempasakil, or marigold, with its sunset petals and pungent scent, serves as a guide on the spirit's journey with its trail of petals leading from the graveyard to the home. Food plays a significant role in these festivities.